Hi Aquarius, welcome to Lux Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the month of October. Okay, it's going to be a general reading. It doesn't really pertain to anything in particular, but obviously if something comes up and it's overtly romantic, then I'll read it in that context. Of course, like every other reader says, you need to just take what applies to you. Don't try and force fit anything. It doesn't make any sense to. So let's get into it for my Aquas. My beautiful Aquarians. Love my Aquas, I really do. Guys are so funny. Okay, general for the month of October for my Aquas. Hope you guys are all okay, by the way. This, incidentally, is just a small version, like a minute version, if you like, of the Celtic Cross, because it's time constraints that I need to bear in mind when trying to get videos out for the first of each month. So I do have some time restraints going on really at the moment, so I just need to do what I can within this time frame. So this is a reading that works for me, or a spread rather that works for me. Hopefully it'll work for you. So let's get into it. Aquas, right, okay. So what is the overall energy for my Aquarians for the month of October? Loving it. Queen of Pentacles, very solid earthy energy. It could be that an earth sign is going to be a major energetic influence for you over the month. So your earth signs are obviously, your Caps, your Tauruses and your Virgos. Some people attribute it specifically to a Capricorn, but it can be either really, to be honest, or either or, any of the signs. But that's your general energy. And when I tend to read the energies for the month, it's either an energy that you need to adopt or an energy that tends to be around you, but we'll put it into context with the rest of the reading. So the core, I love this, you've come up in your own reading. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords here. So this is obviously, it's your air signs, your Gems, your Libras, and obviously yourselves, your Aquas. As it's in an Aquarius reading, I would say this is definitely you. So you're sat in your power. You are at the core of your own reading. You are sat in your power, Aquarius, which is fantastic. So it's looking to me like it's not much is going to phase you. I love this energy. Okay, it's interesting to note as well that although some people attribute any or all of the earth signs to this is very much a Capricorn, and funny enough, a Capricorn came up embodying an Aquarian energy in their reading, so it's just interesting. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Capricorn on some level somehow, but no, you're sat in your seat of power, and that is fantastic. And I love the King of Swords. Being an air sign myself, I'm a Gemini, so I relate to that energy. However, what's causing a minor blockage is, again, energy. It's sword, so it's mental thoughts, basically. So something's playing on your mind, and we'll get into what that is in a minute. Okay, so in the past, we've got the Devil energy, which is quite restrictive. It's quite an energy of, bondage. So whether that be something, materialistic, financial, it could be, just your thoughts in and of themselves. But we'll clarify in a second. Coming towards you is just a really nice energy. It's just exactly what you'd want to come towards you, really. So we've got the Nine of Cups, which is fab. This is a good positive energy, so something that you can look forward to. In terms of the cards that we've got on the table to reference the signs of the zodiac, we've got Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles or any other earth sign. And then we've got Capricorn here as well, so you could well be dealing with a Capricorn. There just seems to be enough of a correlation there to assume so. But other than actually resonating with you, as that energy of a Capricorn, it could just be that the energy itself is what is surrounding you, basically. So in the past there was a little bit of toxicity, could even have been a toxic Capricorn, but I don't like to read it that way because this is Capricorn's card and they're not really, I wouldn't put the two together as toxic and Capricorn, not necessarily, but maybe in the past there has been some kind of toxicity surrounding you, not necessarily to do with the Capricorn, but it's past energy, so that's good. Even in its negative aspect, it's the past energy, which is why I'm saying that it's good. But it could mean that there was a Capricorn that you've been dealing with and that you may kind of still be dealing with, that's crowning you for the energetic kind of the energy surrounding the month of October. But something's got you in your mind to do with it anyway. Definitely something's got you in your mind, so it could just be that I'm not even worrying about it because you sat in your energy. So even if it was anything toxic, you've come out of it because you sat in the King of Swords. You can't be much clearer than the King of Swords. He's probably the most precise, dominant, mentally dominant and mentally strong of the kings. I mean, you know, any is what represents you as an earth sign, so it's fantastic. Nothing's going to get you on this one. I think, you know, obviously the little bit of a blockage here could be to do with whoever this person was or whatever this energy was in the past, but it's not gonna cloud your judgment, definitely. And irrespective of where that is and what that's, you know, what that's brought into your you know, your world, as it were, energetically, you've got excuse me, you've got the Nine of Cups, so you've got the wish card coming towards you, you've got the energy of things, of emotional stability and fulfillment. You've got a good month coming towards you, really, I would say. In terms of hopes and fears, so we've got an offer coming in here, so it's a page, so it's something relatively small, but it doesn't matter. It's a garnered interest, it's an interest. I would definitely say this is a good possibility. You are dealing with a Capricorn here because we've got Pentacles, you know, and we've got the Queen here and we've got a Capricorn. So you could definitely be dealing, Aquarius, with a Cappy, definitely. In terms of advice, there's a give and take. So maybe don't give away your energy too much, you know. Don't give away your resources too much. You know, there needs to be a sense of fairness and a sense of balance. You know, there needs to be give and take. You know, there needs to be a readdressing of the balance here. And maybe to some extent, this is where perhaps in the past you've overgiven to a Capricorn, or you've overgiven to somebody or to an energy that's left you feeling slightly kind of mentally conflicted. But like I say, you sat in your power, so I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to deal with it. But just don't allow yourself to be taken advantage of, and make sure that, you know, any exchange of energy in whatever form, whether it's materialistically, sexually, love, whatever, just make sure that there's that fair trade and fair balance that, you know, you retain for the month of October. And I just see a lot of passion here, a lot of moving forward towards what you want. I think everything that, you know, you're putting your heart to, basically, and everything that's coming towards you is a representation of you getting your wish fulfillment, and doing so with great passion as well. Your outcome's pretty positive, Aquarius. I can't really knock it at all. I'd say just keep your energy kind of balanced, and just make sure that, you know, you've got your own reserves and that you're only giving as much as you're receiving, and vice versa. You're not over-giving to the situation, so you don't fall back into that negative toxicity or thought pattern or whatever. You know, no matter how minor it is, it doesn't really matter. If it depletes your energy in any way, then it's just not the ideal solution, really. But, you know, you're going to cut through it. You know, you sat in your power. You really are going to cut through it, and you've got that wish coming towards you, whatever that wish means for you. Obviously, you will know that. But judging by it, it's to do with a personal relationship of some form that I would insinuate is to do with a Capricorn. But either way, you've got the wish coming towards you. There's nothing negative coming towards you in the month of October. And I would say just go forward fervently and definitely with passion, because you're all right. So yeah, Aqua, that is your read for the month of October, and I hope that it's resonated with you. I'm sorry the video is just a little bit shorter than probably what they will be in the future, but I'm just on a time constraint right now, and I promise I'll be uploading love reading soon as well, and I'll be making sure that obviously we get into a bit more of a meatier reading. But for the time being, as it stands, I can honestly say, Aqua, that this is just, you know, this is a really good read, and it's positive, and fear not, like, you know, you're going to move forward pretty well. So I hope October's good to you, and I hope that, you know, you take good care of yourself, and that, you know, you're going to be fine. Don't worry about it, right? Take care. See you.